I don't really think Wendy Williams believes in like good media and bad media. I think she thinks media is like all media is good media.
Yeah. I definitely think that her style of journalism, if that's what we're going to call it.
Is it journalism? Well,
for me personally, it's not. But that's because I went to school for journalism and I learned.
Like, that's not it.
That's not journalism.
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey. That's journalism. Because I mean, I think that when you talk about journalism, one of the main things that I learned about it is that your biases are kept aside.
Yeah.
And so if you are just up here constantly like spewing your opinions about things, and yes, you might be still like upholding some standards of journalism, like educating, and you're sitting on camera and you're talking and you're hosting, but you're not necessarily reporting information without bias, you know, or taking kind of like a step back. And for me, when I think about hosts that do a good job at that, the first person that comes to mind is Oprah, because of the fact that she like, I don't think that it's the complete absence of opinions, but I just think that it comes from a more like, what's the word?
She allows the story to unfold through the person's words.
Yes.
She would let the people come on her show.
Yes.
And they would talk about their own stories. Versus Wendy Williams would see a headline or hear about news and then just gossip about it.
Right. And we know that a lot of these headlines and different things, and I think this is the reason why it's problematic, because a lot of these headlines and things are not always true. They're not always factual. And so for her to be in the industry with those people, and they're probably like, you, if anybody should understand that all of these things are not true, you should get it. So for you to sit up here and talk shit, she's made so many enemies with other people that are in the same industry as her because of that. Exactly.
Yeah. Don't nobody like their business to be plastered out there. It's what? Oh, it's like, just because I'm a public figure doesn't mean that you can talk about my business publicly.
Yeah.
So I think the interesting thing with Wendy Williams is that she started in radio. And with her starting in radio, she started as a shock jock. So her whole thing is to kind of create controversy and like mess for people to tune in to listen on the radio and gossip about it. She's not like she went to school to get her degree in journalism. You know, she's just reporting on the shocking topic.
She's just messy.
Yeah. To talk about.
She's like, I'm here to stir the mess.
And but that just goes to show like also what people are truly attracted to in society. For her to go from that small role to having an entire show of her own that was wildly successful.
It was.
People are attracted to that. They love the mess.
Yeah.
Which is why also, even when you think down to like reality shows, quote unquote, reality shows like Love is Blind, like you can't have like a super feel good show like that because people want to see messiness.
They do. And that's the thing, like at the end of the day, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
So it's not necessary. I know. It's real people's lives. And that's the part that I have a difficult time with. I feel like there should maybe be a little more
tact.
Yeah, and balance to it. Like I think that you can have fun and have a kiki without being completely like messy and rude to people. Yeah. Because I think that sometimes like even with us as podcasters, like we sit here and we talk about different people all the time. Yeah. Hot topics. And we talk about all types of stuff. Like I was kind of going in on Krishan, but I also was just like, you know what? I really hope that she kind of finds her way. Yeah. I'm personally done. I can't engage in it anymore. Yeah. But I think that there has to be a certain amount of balance to it where it's not just you tearing people down.
It's like remembering that they are people.
They're human.